Hello everyone and konbanwa minasan. Welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Velcro and today we're going to be reacting to a video that released today, Ado, with the song Vivarium. Basically what everyone's calling the face reveal of Ado. We knew that from the poster of the video, she was going to be featuring herself on the video in like live action. When I say herself, like all of the videos that Ado has done so far have been animated videos. Now this is the one that she's actually like a live action video. She's actually featuring in the video herself. So that's going to be super interesting. I read a little bit of the comments on the video. Some interesting things are being said, some interesting theories, but at the end of the day, we'll judge by ourselves. I guess that without further ado, let's hear it. I like this immediately.
あれからどれくらい経ったことだろう。くぐもったもの以外も変わらずで、鏡が映すは隔たる理想と不器用な指先に今日も手をかけた。
Okay, so video-wise, obviously we're in her closet. In the way she speaks a lot, that she started, the way she started was singing songs inside her closet and stuff like that. So that's obviously the reference there on the video. We see a lot of her face. I didn't expect that. I just expected kind of her profile. We actually see more than her profile on the video. Musically, immediately love it. It really reminds me of this sort of controlled chaos that it's going on with every instrument. There's a lot going on in every instrument. I mean, except the guitar. I guess the guitar is kind of doing, it's very, very fast but bass stuff. But the bass and the drums are really, really going crazy. And it really reminds me of, which will make sense, it really reminds me of a little bit of Linto Sita Sigure, or if you want, TK from Linto Sita Sigure, which makes sense because I know Ado is a fan of TK from doing the, I mean, after all, she did the Unravel cover. So she obviously knows about TK or is a fan of TK. I don't know if she knows the band itself, Linto Sita Sigure. But really, really interesting style. Really reminds me of that. So musically, I'm loving this. Honestly, really, really cool. I tend to like more of the rock Ado songs than the more pop ones. So this is right down my alley. Oh, I know that she has the blue eyes, probably only contact lenses, but that's really cool. Like she's really matching, like the whole thing, the dress and the way she's dressed, the makeup, the blue eyes, like she's really matching her character. I have kind of sort of an idea why the video and where this is going, but I'll talk about it right at the end because it's gonna be a little bit long what I'm gonna say. So I'm talking about it right at the end. If you are still around and you want to listen to me just talking about it, just stay and watch it. Ooh, yeah. I mean, Ado's voice is always freaking amazing. Really love the way the chorus is going, and you think it's gonna be a super straight up chorus, and right at the middle of the chorus, it completely changes. That's really cool. I love that. Again, it's really musically, it's really reminding me of TK or Linto Sita Sigure. It's really that style. So that's really cool. like the layer in there. That's cool.
私と私という声が繰り返し繰り返し言われてきたことを否定する。どうして何もできないの？どうして何も知らないの？わからないわからない。私にはわからない。正しいこと一つも知らないまま大人になってしまったみたいだ。
Yeah.
君は何も信じなかった。誰も信じられなかった。君に必要だったのは名声よりも先に大丈夫の一言だったね。居場所をなくしちゃってごめんね。だからもう出てこなくたっていいさ。揺れる都の奥、その光の中で機械少女の歌が聞こえた。私はそこに行きたい。
Ooh. Again, this is like, if you don't know who Linto Sita Segura is or who TK is, go listen to it. And sorry that I'm mentioning them like for the first time here, but it's really them. Like this style, it's really close to what they're doing, to what they do. So that sort of controlled chaos, but still very tight instrumentally. Sorry. It's really like them. That's super awesome. Also, I love the way the video is going on. Like, I have a theory in my head that, again, like I'm gonna talk about it at the end of the video, but it really feels like Aro is sort of apologizing to herself, to her real self, not to Aro the character, but to her real self. Like, obviously, Ado, we know, is the avatar, the character, but we don't know who she is, what her real person is, who she is as a real person, sorry. So it feels like she's apologizing to that person. And I'll talk about it right at the end of the video.
この暗い箱には止めとなく私が私の夢を見ていて触れられる距離のまま離れないで変わらないでこの箱には
Sick vocals by Ado as always, but I love that shot where she, again, this is because again, this all fits kind of in my theory at the end. So honestly, stay if you want to hear it. But the way that the character is bigger than she is on the screen, like the way the shot of the camera is made, you're looking at her and she's very small, like the real person is very small, and the avatar is kind of keeps growing and it's so much bigger than her. And again, I think that's the separation of the two things, her real person and her avatar. So very interesting, very interesting.
どれだけ迷って使って見えなくなってもこの目で揺れた光はあの日がく未来ださよならだ私は
Come on out.
歌わなくちゃ
I mean,
夜が明けるまで一人じゃないからクローゼットの君はまだ泣いてる
those final feels on the drums and with double bass and all. That's so sick. Starring Ado and Ao. Okay, so this was something that people were mentioning in the comments of this video. I'm gonna do my 3 theories of what I think is going on here, or what the video is about. One is gonna be the one that I hope it's not, the boring cliche, and it fits to what the people were saying. That it says right here, starring Ado and / Ao. So a lot of people were saying that this is a reference to maybe there being 2 actual persons on the video, where one is where what we're seeing is we're seeing a part of Ado, and then we're seeing a standing actress whose name is Ao, and that's why we get this separation. I hope that I don't think that's the case, and I hope it's not the case because it's kind of a little bit cliche, and I think it will kind of defeat the whole purpose of this video. So I hope that's not the case, and I honestly think it's not. That's my first theory, but I don't think that's the one. My second theory, and the one that I think it actually is it's the one that I will have to look at the lyrics of the song and look up for a good translation. I don't trust the automatic translation at all, so that's which is why I don't have it enabled. But I feel like this song being called Vivarium and being the first song that she does a video with, she shows herself, and now with this final credit being Ado/Ao. I mean, I feel like Ao is her actual real name. Obviously, this is all assumptions at this moment. I don't think anyone truly knows what is going on, except her and her team, obviously. But like, I feel like Ao is her actual name. Ado, it's the name of her character, and I feel like this is a moment of separation. This is a moment of her apologizing and reconciling with her own self, with her real self, not with the avatar, because I mean, she obviously created this avatar that got huge, that has millions of followers, super famous. And it's very easy to lose yourself into that and to think of yourself as the character and not as your true self. So I can see how this is a video or a song where she's reconciling with her true self, where she's like, I'm sorry that I put you in the background, that I lost myself so much into this avatar, into this character, and now I want to start doing things as my true self. I want to sort of forgive myself. I want to reconcile myself with my true persona in a way. I think that's what's going on here. I think that's really cool, and I obviously hope that's what's going on. Not only because I think it's awesome, but it's also a really creative way of doing it. And that's also a thing that I feel like Ado, in the way she speaks on her interviews, it's like she really doesn't like herself, her true persona, and that's part of the reason. I mean, part of the reason is because why she doesn't show herself is because she wants people to focus on her music and not on her looks. That's completely fine. I totally agree with that. But also, I feel like another part of why she struggles with herself, it's this sort of, she's really not happy with herself. She's really this person that and I can totally understand that. Like, I don't know if she finds herself ugly or whatever, but like, you really struggle sometimes to accept who you are, and that's why she creates this avatar in this case to get away from that. And honestly, that's cool. I think that's awesome. And that's another way. It's a really cool way to cope. But I think that what's happening here is she's separating that. And my guess is that for the future, we're gonna see separated things. We're gonna see her doing music as herself, and we're gonna see. I don't think the character is gonna die or anything, but I think we're going to be separating what her music as herself is and her music as the character Ado as the avatar is gonna be. That might be it. I'm not sure. My third possibility is basically the same, but that this is a one-time thing. Like, she's doing that to reconcile herself, but that's it. From this point, she's gonna keep on doing just Ado songs and keep releasing songs as her avatar. Those are my three guesses, and again, these are all assumptions, and they might be wrong at the end of the day because no one knows, and there might be another possibility that I'm not even taking into consideration. But yeah, those are my theories. I think the second one is probably the right one of what's going on here, which if it is, super happy for her, honestly. Yeah, I think that's the end, right? The rest are just credits of the video. Yeah, I mean, super awesome. Really awesome by Ado. Awesome song. Probably, I'm gonna say one of my favorite songs from her, just musically. Really into the style of music that I listen to. Also because of the meaning of it. I didn't even talk about the title Vivarium, which is kind of fits again into that whole narrative that I was talking about, because Vivarium is something you will create to look at another life or another being from outside, right? That you will pull them into this Vivarium to look at it from outside. So that also fits into what I was talking about before. But anyhow, whatever, if you thank you if you listen to this whole sort of rant and conclusion of whatever you want to call it. But anyway, If you guys want to comment down in the video, do it, like it, subscribe to the channel, and all of that. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.